Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 22 of the November Daily Draws. It's Monday, the beginning of the week, so let's see what message we get today. I'm going to be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Abyss, followed by an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Here we go. And our card today is the Eight of Pentacles. So again, the routine starts, the beginning of the week, the work begins. So we're getting down to the tasks at hand, getting down to business, getting down to preparing. We've got all the things in place, they're ready. We just need to assemble. He's assembling the wall there. He's got it, all the stones he needs there to put into place. He just needs to put them into place. He needs to get to work and put them in the right place, in the right way, using his skill, using his abilities, and just keep on with it until he's finished the task. And yes, some of the tasks that we may have to do as we start this week may be a little repetitive, maybe a bit mundane, maybe a bit ordinary, run-of-the-mill, everyday tasks that aren't exactly thrilling or exciting. But the thing to bear in mind is why we're doing those things, what we're trying to manifest through doing these things. And look, when he's done this, it may be repetitive, placing the stones across the wall. But when it's done, when the wall is finished, he will benefit from the purpose of the wall. He'll be able to stand back and look at what he's created. Yes, it's going to take some work to do. It will be a bit repetitive, and he's almost looking a little bit fed up, as well as focused, I think, on where he's going to place the next stone and parts, what size, there may be different sizes, and what shape or size will fit in that bit. What stone will be the best one to place next. So he's using those skills. He's focusing on the work at hand. He's paying attention to detail. He's got mastery of his skill, and he's just getting on with the work and getting on with doing what he needs to do. And I think the message is, as we start this week, is just get on with business. Just get on with doing what you need to do. You know that you've got set routines. Maybe you've got things that you need to do. You've got maybe a list of tasks that you need to do. Some of them may, as I say, may not be too thrilling and may not, particularly floating your boat as you consider the prospect of doing them. But they are necessary things that need to be done. But they need to be done for a reason, and you have to bear that reason in mind, the purpose behind it, what the result will be once you've done it, when the purpose is fulfilled, what benefit, think of the benefit that you're going to get from doing it at the end. So the end result may be a little bit more beneficial, a little bit more motivating than the task itself. Whatever you need to do, you've just got to get it done, and sometimes that's just what we have to do. So as we start this week, it's get down to work, get down to business, whether we want to or not. And once we get in the flow, sometimes the hardest part is to get going, isn't it? And sometimes that's the thing about Mondays, particularly Monday mornings. After the weekend, if we've had time to relax over the weekend, if we've not been working at the weekend, that is. But usually, the traditional setup is that we have the weekend off, or at least part of the weekend off. We've had time to relax, we've enjoyed that, and then we get up on at the start of a new week on a Monday, and it's back to the real normal routine, and we sometimes we don't feel as if we want to get going again. We enjoy being relaxed and doing what we want to do, and leaving all these things aside. And it's just, so often it's the thought of the things we've got to do is like, have I really got to do that? And that's a natural human reaction. And it's usually the getting going bit that's the hardest. Once you get started, once you get into the flow, once you get into the routine, once you get moving, the momentum can carry you through the day. So it's just think about why you're doing what you're doing, what the benefit will be of completing the things you need to complete, and then just start. And even if you just start gradually and slowly, don't rush into it, ease yourself into the task you've got to do. And once you get going, it often becomes easier. So that's the message for today. You've got to stick with it, you've got to persevere, you've got to keep going, and when it's done, you will reap the benefits. Okay, so let's see what Oracle card we're going to get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Off we go. We have She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. How does that link up with the Eight of Pentacles? Well, unleash the wild within. You get your natural juices flowing. Think about that what you're doing is part of your overall purpose and vision for your life. Allow that to ignite the fire within you. And if you're a woman, unleash the she-wolf. Actually, that's not quite correct. Even if you're a man, we have feminine aspects. Even as men, we can unleash the she-wolf within us too. And even if you don't specify any gender, identify with any gender, you're non-specific or whatever, unleash the wild, that wild side. Get that your natural self. Don't be reserved. Throw yourself into the work you've got to do with a bit of gusto, even when you don't feel like it, and that will help you get the energy going and to get the things done that you need to do. So those are the cards for today. That's the message for today. I'll be back tomorrow to do day 23. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.